Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you guys are well. Welcome back to episode 13 of Amateur Hour podcast. And here we are, the first review of the season, Kingdom Classic. Mate, how are you? You good?
Good, brother. Good. Obviously, I mean, this is mainly just about that show, but being good, man. I went to a different show on the weekend, which we can touch on a little bit. Slightly different to your usual Two Bros show. If anyone was listening to our previous episodes, I went to an FMC show, which is what fitness model competition. Um, Lucy had a client in it, and she did really well. To be fair, like she's a wicked client, but the show as a whole, like the federation as a whole, I'll say, is a weird one, bro. I think there was a total of seven competitors total, and there was 13 classes. So they all just kept coming back on and on and on and on, doing different things.
Seven competitors, mate. How was the ink?
It was seven, like seven or eight around that, right? And there was an athletes meeting beforehand, right? So we were there early with our client and stuff. So we went into this athletes meeting. Um,
Sorry, I can't stop laughing, bro.
bro, I was the whole time. Me and Lucy were like trying to hold our laughter in. The guy who's running it, I forgot his name, but someone asked him at the end. They were like, "Oh, are we allowed to hold our hands above our head when we pose?" He was like, "We don't care how you pose. You can pose however you want as long as you have fun and enjoy yourself." So that was at that point I was like, okay, it's not like a serious then, is it?
Instant
Um,
red flag.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
worry about
straight away.
posing. Don't worry about posing at all.
But you can pose how you want. And then another thing was the judges table. You know how they normally sit in the middle as standard, just have a look at everyone. Yeah, they're sat on the left, like far left. So everyone's
Yeah.
facing the other way, um, which was retarded. Um, the controls for the music was on the stage. So the judge who was turning up the music for the pose down would have to get up and run on stage and turn it up. Um, what else?
Oh my lord, mate.
Oh, bro, the ink category. So the category with the tattoos, they get judged not on their physique, but they get judged on how good their tattoos are. So that was a thing.
Oh
Um,
god.
uh,
Oh
there was
man.
so in the inked bikini, right? There was three ladies. One of them covered. The other one was Lucy's client who had like a big one on her leg and then one on her back. And then someone else had a fucking heart like that big on her wrist, and that was
What would she do? Would she just pose like this?
she walked out, pointed at it, and then posed normally. Um,
Oh god.
um, mate, yeah, weird federation. Like I can see why people do it, like it's a confidence booster, it's whatever, but like fucking hell, bro.
No
Jeez.
man. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Well,
Um, yeah, good fun though.
I have no words, mate. The ink MILF category was all over it.
Bro, it's crazy. I saw like they had like obviously categories where people can wear like their dresses and whatnot. What I don't know what the categories are, model or something. There was one woman, bro, she had like a dress on, but her dress like went up and over like she had a collar. Um
Turtleneck.
yeah, sort of like a turtleneck. And oh, I don't know, man, weird. But there was like not just one category with dresses. Like there's a long dress, there's a short dress, there's a ball gown, there's a dinner.
Oh mate, no.
There was about, well, I no,
Nah.
crazy,
And
crazy.
how long were you there for? Was it like an all day thing? Or
Show started at 1 p.m. Uh, we left at we left as soon as Lucy's Client was done. So probably like I think we ended up leaving at like 3:30.
I was gonna say, man, the fact that that all happened in 2.5 hours.
Yeah, bro, it was nuts, nuts. And the thing is, when you sign up, you have to do four categories.
You have to do four categories.
Yeah, you pay and you get to do like you choose out of four and you do all four of them.
Oh my lord.
Like I think there was one girl who did pretty much every single fucking one. Like I saw her come out every time. I was like, bro, what the fuck is happening?
The girl with the ink, mate. The girl with the little heart.
Yeah. And so Lucy's client did Fit Mum, and one of the
The
other,
fit mum.
yeah,
The
one
fit
of the
mum.
other fit mums brought up her kids on stage, and Lucy's client, obviously her kids aren't there, so she got Lucy on stage.
So
And
what? Like,
she pointed at me, and I was like, "Lucy, go, go."
imagine you coming
So I'm
on.
not going. I'm not going. You go. Oh,
Oh man, that would have been hilarious, bro. If you went on.
couldn't get a picture on that FMC stage.
Nah, bro. I can't blame you. That is
Not free,
absolutely
not free,
horrific.
mate.
But I looked at the other shows that they do. It's not too bad. But that was a
It
female
looks
only
all
one,
right.
wasn't it?
That was a female only one. So I think the way that the guy described it at the beginning, like at the athletes meeting, right? He was like, it's a confidence booster for women who haven't done it before to like go into the season and have fun
No,
with it.
I rate that. I
Which
rate
is
that
cool.
one.
I liked the way he kind of described it. And he was like, I just want you to feel comfortable doing it before going into a show with loads of people, have fun
Hmm.
with it. Like it was a nice, like sort of like family friendly kind of thing, but it was just like it was
Nah,
very questionable. Very
mate.
questionable.
No, mate. I think I saw some of it, and I was when I saw Lucy put up saying they don't judge your physique, they judge your tattoos. I was like, what is going on?
Because the judge, one of the judges was doing like the announcing, and then she was like, "So this is the inked bikini. Obviously, we're not going to judge your physiques here, but we're just going to judge the quality of your tattoo, the placement of your tattoo, and how good they are." Wait, I sat there and I was just like, "What the fuck are we
I would
watching?"
want to curl up into a ball, mate. I'd be like, what am I doing?
Oh, it was so funny. People took
Is
it
it, do you
so
pay for tickets when you get there? You pay for tickets when you get to that show, don't you?
Yeah, you can buy one online, but they send it to you via the post. So I left it too late. So I was like, I'm not going to get it in time. So I DM'd him. I was like, can I buy one on the door? He was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's sound.
Um,
That's all good,
yeah, 30 quid to watch that was a right laugh.
mate. That sounds like an absolute bargain.
Oh, but
Bargain, mate.
I got so much for 30 quid. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, mate. Ink MILF bikini, great. But
Mate.
anyway, I was at a different show. I was
Yeah,
at the
please,
Kingdom
please tell me
Classic
about
show.
yours. Please.
I was at the Kingdom Classic show where I saw. I was there for classic bodybuilding and a little bit of the men's physique. Ryan was doing. Ryan obviously ended up doing bodybuilding first to get the qualification, and yet he actually ended up wanting to do bodybuilding, which is pretty fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, he just said, mate, if you it's so hard to explain how he is as a person, maybe the guy's the most chilled back guy ever. He just came in a little bit heavier, and then obviously coming back down to the cap for Ben Weeder in 2 weeks is going to be pretty easy. So did bodybuilding, came second in his class, which was decent. We'll get up his rig in a second, mate. I think he posted with Joe Jeffrey, which is cool.
Yeah.
And then I stayed for a little bit of the men's physique at the start, which is good. I saw the overall winner, which is quite who looked pretty decent. The guy from Scotland, who he showed muscle physique, I think his name is on Instagram, something like that. But he was sharp as a razor, mate. He was real good, mate. But there was some definitely good, some good guys there. They just obviously everyone was like not completely 100%. So obviously they got the Ben Weeder in two
Yeah.
weeks, so I feel
Yeah.
like nobody's going to be 100% because obviously you're going to be like 80, 90, sort of getting into condition for the run up of shows in the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks or 2 to 6 weeks, whatever. But yeah, man, you can definitely see who sort of like shined and who was going to do well and who was going to sort of get their car in a few weeks' time for sure, which is quite good. But Heck, Brandon Hinton as well, who was incredible. Ballinger was there, Charlie Bowen was there, Derek was there. You had that Leon, his name's Leon, the Welsh dude, the guy who's
Oh,
spelled
right.
like
Okay.
lion,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
lion, like I said, the lion,
It's
Leon.
Leon.
So it's Leon. The announcer said Leon, so I'm going with Leon. I
Yeah.
can't go
Go
wrong
with
with
that. It's cool.
it.
Okay.
He
Did he?
looked
What did
he
he? What did he look like on physique? Like on physique in person?
it
Like
was a weird one, mate. He was like he was classic, but then he wasn't. It was probably because he was standing next to Charlie the whole time. It made him look not classic,
yeah, of
but he
course.
probably was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's more classic than Ballinger in my opinion, but Ballinger's had way more muscle. Um, but when you stand next to Charlie and he's like 5'8" or 5'9", I don't know how to call it, but Charlie's 6'3".
Yeah.
With the shape Charlie has, it was just like your eyes just drawn to Charlie. It
Yeah.
makes you look not classic, even though you probably are. Um, but yeah, it was definitely good, mate. It was good to see all the classic lineups. It was a really well ran show as well, man. Obviously, everyone was it was quite good. It was quite nice. There was one junior there as well, who yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here he is, mate. This is what he came in like. This is post. We can see his posing routine as well afterwards. Yeah,
He looked really fucking good, man.
yeah, man. Definitely where he needs to be, obviously for a qualifier. Like a little bit soft through like the lower back and the glutes, but mate, for since he's been with Joe for 5 weeks, it's honestly, mate, he's changed massively. And I thought he was going to look. I knew he was softer in those areas, but it made me realize sort of how good he was when
Yeah.
he was standing next to the others. Like, do you know when you think? Obviously, I see him all the time, and you think, oh, there's a little bit more to come off. But when you compare him to the other people, it's like if he reaches his potential that he probably knows he can, mate, he'll be like far beyond the others, which is quite cool to see. Like his backdoor bicep, mate, is just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so much dense muscle there, man.
Yeah,
No,
no, he
he's
came in really well, mate.
where do you think he would have stacked up in the classic?
I think Brandon would have got him most definitely because Brandon was really conditioned, mate. Like glutes and
Yeah.
hams were in. But I think if both of them were 100%, that'd be really cool to see. But if it was those two on together, I think Brandon would have took him. And he would have to say that, but as you can see there,
He's not far off it, man. Like he's
no,
not.
mate. Thing is, mate, that's what I mean. But in the when we were sort of leading up, we're thinking he's not. It made me realize that he's not as far off as what I thought he was. If you know
No,
what I
not
mean.
at all. Not at all.
But as you can see, if you read there, mate, he was what 2,500 sorry, 2,500 carb, and the his weight didn't shift.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's similar to
um,
what James had like issues with.
yeah, man, he just weight just doesn't shift, man. They weren't like sort of digging him down at all, really. He just soaks up food like no other. But mate, great, great rig. But yeah, when him against Brandon, I think Brandon would have took him, and he said that as well. I think just from an overall shape perspective, and Brandon's side leg, mate, is ridiculous, ridiculous. That guy at the end was pretty good as well against Brandon. He was pretty
Oh yeah.
decent. The guy at the end. Yeah, man, he was pretty sharp actually. It was just Brandon was just too good. Brandon was just too good.
So
Yes, that
yeah, Charlie looks ridiculous, man. Obviously,
yeah.
this is they're not all in their pose, but Charlie looks fine. The thing is, right? I would have said Charlie beats Joe. If they're judging it on classic,
I think everybody, bar the judges, thought the same. I was
I'd want to
pretty,
know. I'd want to know sort of what their thought was on it because it's like
mate. Most definitely, mate. Most definitely. I think when it made Joe. I think if Charlie, he's sitting in the middle of Leon and Joe. It made him stand out like a sore thumb in a good way, like in such a good light. Um, but this was the overall. Yeah, the overall. I think this is the overall for the
yeah,
classic.
yeah,
Um, the guy next to Ballinger on the right, he was pretty decent. But
yeah. That's Johnny Mac's training partner.
yeah, mate, he was
I don't
honestly
know his name, but I
he was
know.
sharp, mate. He was good, but
Yeah,
they put this. It started off with Brandon in the middle, and then they put Ballinger in the middle, and I was thinking, no way. Then they ended up putting Brandon back in the middle, and he stayed there for the time. So, um, yeah, it was. I don't know. He's obviously Ballinger's got way more muscle, and like
yeah,
looked.
of
But he's,
course.
in my opinion, like compare if you actually look at what classic is, I think Brandon just embodies that. To be honest, you can't see how conditioned he is from the rear Brandon, but
I can
he
imagine.
was
Yeah,
he was in, mate, like, fully like yeah, it was good. It was good to see. But yeah, mind him. Hopefully he's posted like a picture.
um,
Maybe.
I don't think he's posted stage shots. No,
Nah,
but
but
I think Bodybuilders Without Borders did it. Actually, it'll be on his tag. AJ Kelly.
yeah, mate. See, I like yeah, the guy on the left there was real good. Um, yeah, the guy on the left a second. Yeah, look at
That,
that side leg, bro. Oh my lord.
yeah, that's ridiculous. How old is he? Do you know?
Nah, man. I don't want to. I think I'd say, look at that, mate. Look at his hands.
There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I think from a condition perspective, obviously he would have took Ryan. But like I said, mate, if both of them were at 100%, it would be so good. So good to see. But yeah, man, just from a overall shape and structure perspective, mate, the guy is just an absolute freak. And to be fair, I do see him winning it in 2 weeks' time.
I would not be surprised at all. He's got
Yeah,
Michael de Bull saying it's the very best classic amateurs in the UK.
yeah. There you got Kent there as well.
Kent,
Just give
Holland
the man,
said.
just give the man a pro card today.
He's what?
But that's what Kent said there. He
Oh,
said give the man a pro card, but
oh,
it was just like he stood out, mate. Like compared to everybody. Obviously, him and Charlie would have been good against you, but obviously it was him and Ballinger. But just the overall like shape, size, condition, fantastic, bro.
yeah,
Fantastic.
ridiculous. So we'll have a look at Joe. Did Joe post anything?
Yeah, Joe. I think he did. Yeah, he did. I think he did. Yeah, he did there.
He's doing the Michael de Bull.
I know he's doing the men's physique front relax. He's not. We're not in MPD, bro.
No,
Oh,
he looks a lot better than he did in classic. Was it last year? He
oh
was.
yeah, no, because he didn't sink down into it really this time.
Yeah,
It was nice, but it was Brandon. Yeah, so he hit that next when Brandon just got out of the pose, as you can see.
yeah.
Brandon just got out of an absent fly from his hands over his head, and then Joe did it. And I'm thinking, if they did that at the same time, you would have seen like
Would have
the
got
difference.
embarrassed.
Honestly, oh mate, that's the thing though, because when they did absent thigh, Brandon did it front on, and Ballinger just kept obviously
Do it
like
to the
shifting his
side.
hips. And
Yeah.
I was there like, he knows what he's doing from a opposing perspective. But you mate, he was good. He was good. I'm not discrediting him.
No, he's not.
He
He's
was
not a
good.
bad bodybuilder at all. It's just the thing is, if he, because obviously, to be fair, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he's very close to his cap. And obviously, I know you get slightly more as you go pro, but like, where if he goes pro in classic, where's he gonna go from there?
That's the question, bro. He's so hard to like. He's got a great rig, mate. Honestly, like he comes out, he was peeled. He was honestly, mate, he was fully on, and that's why you want. That's why you want to get Charlie. But like, if you look at like, in my opinion, I looked at Charlie. My eyes did not go off Charlie the whole time because it was just he's like,
Just dominant,
he's
isn't it?
yeah, mate, yeah, it was just dominant. I think there's like one muscle in it. One muscle. That's all. That's all minor muscle there. One point in it. But like, you look at these shots here from Charlie, and like, there was one of him, mate, posed on the side when he's just done. He's on the side there. And there was and he's hitting a front lat spread, and I was thinking, mate,
Yeah.
I think everybody knew it as well. Everybody knew it, and everyone was going outside to him. And I was like, bro, I know you don't want to hear this, but in my opinion, um, obviously, that's much. But
The thing is, obviously, I know when I spoke to him last week, he said he's not sure if he's going to do the Ben Weeder because he knows he needs more size. But like realistically, what it's a week and a bit today, so it's 2 weeks today or something.
mm,
Come on, man. Just
I was,
if it was me, obviously it's not me, but if it was me, I would stick it out just to see how you look in a pro qualifier and then go to an off season. I
I understand. I
I get the
understand.
whole like if I'm not winning, then I don't want it, but like it's still valuable like to see where you stack up, I guess.
Yeah, man. No, I completely agree. But I agree with him, and do you know what I mean. So I think it was yeah. I think this is it today. You hit a side like a front lat spread on the side, you'll see it. It's like,
Yeah,
mate,
what the
do you know what
fuck?
I mean, mate? Like
That's ridiculous.
I was looking at that and thinking, Jesus, it made me gas as well because Nath brought him in 100. Nath brought him in like bang on,
Yeah.
um, which is pretty cool. But as you can see, mate, I just thought a little bit sharper as well. Um, but overall shape, you can't. He just stands out, mate, in my opinion.
Yeah. All out the frame, man. He looks really good.
Yeah.
Really, really good. That fuck, I forgot what you just called him. Leon.
Oh yeah, mate.
He
Yeah,
posted it.
mate. It's a weird one, mate. It's a weird one. He's like,
He looks
don't get
good.
me wrong, mate. Mate. Honestly, mate, he looks real good, real good. He just came
Really good.
third against two. Mate, he was honestly, he was.
The
dent.
standard was ridiculously good, so that's it. That's also another fucking reason why he didn't win.
Yeah, but you could tell you could tell he was going to be third, and then it was between Charlie and Ballinger. Do you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, he's third, and it was like a toss up between Charlie and Joe. Um, but I mean, he looked real good, real
I
good.
think
Like
I'm not one to be picky. I think he could change his posing a little bit just to suit his physique.
I think that's it though. I think that's it. I think that might
Not
be
all
it.
of them. Like a lot of the poses look really good. I think his front double, if he put his arms a little bit higher,
Yeah,
like
it's,
because he is he short or did he just look short next to Charlie? Because everyone looks
I
short
think
next.
he's probably realistic. It's back there's quite not opening up as much, but I think realistically, he's probably like 5'11". I
Oh
think
shit.
around
Okay.
that. Yeah, like I think he is like a little bit, maybe 5'10", but it's good, mate. Honestly, mate, he was peeled. He was he was on, which is good to see, and that's why that's probably the best class, one of the best classes of the day in my opinion. It was real good. Obviously, you got the open guys, which was a good class, but
Yeah.
I think this was classic class D. I think it was. So yeah, man, he was good. He was good. I don't know whether he's doing the Ben Weeder in 2 weeks or not, but I think he might be.
I'd assume he is. I'd assume
Yeah,
most of them are, to be fair. Men's physique looked like it was pretty stacked, man.
mate. There was so many guys there. So many guys there. This was I think that's a master. Was that the master? No? Short? Nah.
No, I think this is the short. I think this is
Yeah.
class A.
That is, yeah.
Um, I don't know any of the. To be fair, I
Mm.
don't know many of them. I know a few in the first call out. This is the overall lineup.
Yeah. This was
I'm guessing
yeah,
that's Michael.
yeah, and the
Uh,
guy
Who always need to tag these people, man. Um,
that muscle physique.
that's I can't remember what his Instagram name is, but it's Gerard something. Um,
Oh, I know.
this guy on the left.
Yeah, I know who you mean, mate. Oh, what's his name now? I know who you're on about though. But
Yeah,
is it one R? Oh,
yeah,
there we go. There we go, mate. Mankind physique, mate.
wicked.
Honestly, mate, real good,
He
real
so he
good.
won the overall, so he won it.
Yeah, he won the overall, mate. I think just from an overall, not it was more of his shape, mate, than his structure. The other guy was,
His shape suits like men's physique now compared like obviously the way that it's going with obviously like
mhm,
Brian Terry
definitely,
winning it and even the past like 2 3 years of the
yeah,
Olympic standard like his shape and size suits it really fucking well.
yeah, for sure. But he beat, I think it was Michael Kent in the overall. So
This was him last year. This was at the TBF.
yeah, but mate, he was so good, so good, mate.
Yeah, wicked physique on stage, man. Um,
Defo.
has he got stage shots tagged? I don't think he
Uh,
does.
he's not got
Um,
much tagged, not got much. But he's definitely doing the Ben Weeder in 2 weeks, I'm sure.
yeah,
Back on it, back in the trenches, mate. Love it.
yeah. So if you're winning the overall at the 2 weeks before and you're gonna do the fucking pro qualifier, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the gym that I'll be at in a couple of weeks' time, literally in Scotland. So, mate, it's honestly he definitely deserved to win.
Yeah.
It was close between the other two guys, Michael P. Kent. This guy was just honestly, mate,
He just looked like.
muscled.
Do you reckon he'd suit bodybuilding better?
Mate, this is one of the guys that can probably do both. Genuinely,
He's got good legs.
mate, for sure, mate. Honestly, he looked real good, real good. I think I left just after he came out of his class, so I
Like
saw him.
he obviously suits the poses for men's physique, but I don't know, man. I think he'd look sick in bodybuilding.
Yeah, man, he's really heavily muscled, mate. Really heavily muscled. Top line's a joke, honestly, and his back isn't too bad either. To be fair, if he's turning to nah,
I don't
but
think
nah, mate, he was real good, real good.
sharp, man.
Yeah, honestly, mate, he came in real well. It's quite tight, but I think the accent, mate, the mankind, which is I think his overall
Yeah,
shape.
she's got more flow to him, I think.
Exactly, yeah. Like, mate, his back was
Yeah,
this guy's back was
peeled.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I think he'd do really well in bodybuilding, man.
Mate. I agree. Look at his legs, mate. He's bursting out of
Yeah.
like the board shorts. But I mean, honestly, mate, the standard of this first regional was crazy, 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 crazy. It was real good. So yeah, men's physique was a very good one to go through.
Who have we not? We've got to have a look at Derek. Obviously,
Yeah, man.
Derek K. Did he get third or
Yeah,
fourth?
he came third, man. I think on upon reflection, he was a standout third. It was close between him and that guy there. He's Matt McClough's client, Irish guy, who's very very good, very very good. But as you can see, mate, he held his own, really well conditioned. Did you say his training, someone's training partner, Johnny Mac's training partner?
Yeah, this is Johnny Mac's training partner.
Yeah, he came first. He won that.
Yeah.
Just for, I think more from condition, mate. To be fair, the guy was from the front, especially, mate. He was on. So, um, yeah, Derek was real good, mate. I think
It's
for the
just a
amount
muscle
of
thing, isn't it? It's just more muscle.
yeah, man. Isn't that real cool to like just like literally make your proportions just bigger, like make you bigger. Like it's the best. But his posing routine was sick,
Yeah,
obviously.
has he posted it yet?
I don't think so, mate. But I got my mate to record it. I don't think he sent it to me though. But so if Derek, I think I've got somebody that is record your posing routine, my man.
No, he looks really good. I is he doing other shows? Because I
Yeah,
remember
mate, he's doing
doing other
PCA
ones.
Central. PCA Central. Oh, sorry,
Accent.
yeah, yeah, which is Stafford. So, yeah, that'll be a good show,
How
mate.
far away is that? Is that
Mate,
uh
for me, it's in my it's where I
no
live.
no 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 no. How long until that show?
2 weeks. Two
Is it the
weeks.
same as Ben Weeder, right?
Yeah, literally the same as Ben Weeder. So I don't blame him for not doing Ben Weeder because obviously he's just gonna with two bros, mate. It's just an absolute rinse on the old wallet. To be fair, you might
Yeah.
as well just do a PCA show
We'll,
where
we'll get the exact same feedback from Two Bros that he did at this show. So right.
exactly the more
Yeah.
shows he can do, the more federations, more feedback. Obviously, he knows what the feedback's probably going to be, but
Yeah.
mate, you came in real well. Leon did a real good job, mate. Real good job.
Really fucking good, man.
Yeah, no, highly up, mate. Came in super well. There he is, though. Josh Dougal.
Yeah, just went past him. So talk to me, man. Seeing him in person,
Mate,
what did you see that maybe we wouldn't have seen on videos?
but the fact, okay, first he came out, mate, and there was people sitting in front of me, he was like, mate, he's good, and I was like, yeah, mate, he's still a junior, and he was like, looked at me, and I was like I'm not like I'm lying. I was like,
Yeah,
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 but
yeah.
he's still a junior, mate. And he was like, it just made it even more impressive. Mate held his own through he was in the middle with Heck when he came out, which was pretty cool. Um, but like I said, mate, it was real, real good. Sharp,
He looked like he was pushing Heck, like
mate. What,
at least for the
mate,
beginning of the show.
mate? Honestly, mate, for the beginning, it was real good. But there was like a good sort of like 10 minutes. And I think, mate, like I said to you, mate, Heck just came out different. I don't know what he did, mate.
Yeah.
Um,
It
I don't
must
know
have
what he
just
did.
been posing. I think
Yeah,
he
mate,
was just doing rounds backstage.
yeah, mate, he must have been doing rounds or something because he just came out a different guy, like tighter.
Yeah.
Probably shifted some fluid, but um, like Josh held his own massively, mate. Like super impressive. And if he did the got into the heavy, sorry, mate, he would have smoked everyone, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he held his own real well. The supers, mate, real, real well. I think the only people that I think Tom was second and Heck was first there. But yeah, man, those are the top three. And mate, he just needs more muscle, more of what he has. But
Yeah.
he
Because
pushed him, mate.
he's gone into off season now.
Yeah, man. I saw him just reverse, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna be absolutely nuts, mate. And you had that Jay, the big dude on the left.
JJ Physiques, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's just a big bloke, mate.
He's so
He's-
obviously they were gunning for classic. Like obviously Tom told us when Tom was on the podcast. But something Tom mentioned on his story, so like some shit went wrong leading into like personal life went wrong into the shows, which kind of made everything a little bit fucking more difficult for them.
yeah,
But he's got 2 weeks to come and bring it in and try and get down to because I think he was 250 on stage.
yeah. I was speaking to Tom about him, Tom Hames, and he said,
Yeah,
this is something that you learn in coaching. He told me he made him come in like 70%. So when he comes in, like 30% more in 2 weeks, the judges are going to be like, mate, he's made some great improvements. Not
Yeah.
so they'd rather somebody come in way better rather than somebody like, oh, he looks the same as last, or is he actually improved? Mate, if he brings what we probably know he can bring in 2 weeks, it would be freakish, mate. And obviously that's what Tom's planned. And I'm no doubt about it, he'll definitely do it. So the guy is freakishly big though, mate. Like he stood out from the crowd like massively. Genuinely, he was just massive. um, genuinely just huge. But that Tom was good. Tom H was good.
Tom Hemmings, yeah.
Yeah, man, he was real good, mate. Much sharper than the last time I saw him. I think I saw him at FitX last year. Um, which to be fair, I think it might have been one of his last shows. But yeah, came in, mate, real well. Just really heavily muscled, mate. Real like
Heavily.
obviously yeah, real like a little bit more to come off, mate, but probably the most conditioned I've seen him. I think saw him
Yeah,
what.
I think, bro, every time I see him, he gets fucking bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It is a condition thing, but like, he's not far off it. Give him like a couple weeks. But the thing is,
Oh,
like, it's when you're at that size, it's just a toss up of do you want to stay as full as a house or do you want to come in fucking peeled?
this
Obviously,
is the thing,
you
mate.
find a balance, but like,
Mm-hmm.
if he personally doesn't look as good, like inside out, then yeah, come in fuller. Like this, like he's still lean, obviously, but like he could be leaner.
Yeah,
But
mate, for sure, for sure.
I think it's just a learning thing. I think we'll see him leaner definitely at the Ben Wheeler. I'm sure of it.
But he was good, mate. He was good. It's just a little bit more than I think you can keep the fullness that he was holding here. But yeah, man, he was full as a house. But Heck just brought.
Fucking calves.
I know, mate. That's what I thought. That's what I thought when he came out. But mate, Heck was just on another level, bro. Like it was ridiculous, mate. Like yeah, yeah, it was pretty nuts, bro. Can't lie to you. Mate,
It is ridiculous how fucking detailed he gets
he's
with
just so
the amount
complete.
of muscle he has.
He's just so complete, mate. Like there's no poor shot. Like genuinely, I looked at every shot and I was thinking, there's not one shot he's probably getting beaten at. He came in like, mate, that did not look like that when he came out first time. Right? Like it just got
Really?
touched up. Mate, what? Obviously, he was still peeled, mate. But I don't know, he must have done something or don't know. But mate, it's just different. It was just different, mate. But yeah, he looked incredible, mate. It was just nuts, genuinely nuts, mate.
Because realistically, what with another 2 weeks, like he will look fucking insane.
Yeah, if he doesn't get it, I don't know. I think
Dude,
he will do.
he should have won it last year.
Oh yeah,
It
we
was
all know
very
that.
controversial when he didn't win it. Was it
Mhm.
in Spain or like Germany or something?
Was it the not the Was it the show with Johnny Matt?
It
Was it
was the
that
one
show?
that Johnny Mac won.
Yeah, the big
It was Heck and
big
Johnny
man,
Mac.
the
I
big
think,
man one.
yeah, that was very, very controversial toss up
Hmm.
between those
But
two.
yeah, man, he was just he came in like perfect, like not fully like just peeled and full. Mate, it was just sick. And yeah, that was it. That was the top five there. I think there was a good eight of those. Yeah, so yeah, seven, second out of seven. Yeah, so 7 or 8 guys in there was real
Yeah,
good, mate. But he was just a standout, mate, of the whole show. To be honest,
good.
freakishly big, peeled, full as a house, and beat. Yeah, but it was funny because Josh did hold his own real well. That was my
It's really cool to see, man.
that was probably my biggest, not surprise, but my biggest like, wow. Like I thought he was going to get like out muscled like, a little bit more heavy than what he was. But mate, on some shots, he was holding his own. It was like you can't take your eyes off it. Still, they were next to each other as well, which was pretty cool. So it worked out pretty well. But yeah, man, those that was the open class, which yeah, Heck won pretty convincingly in my opinion. That was the guy who beat on Arismus. Mate,
Orange,
yeah,
yeah.
that's the guy who beat Ryan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just more muscle. And again, mate, he was absolutely peeled.
He brings it in fucking sharp.
Yeah, man, he was just absolutely freakish, mate. So, but I think Ryan beat him from the back, but it's just condition, mate. As you can see,
Yeah,
absolutely nuts.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like it was, yeah, it was pretty freakish in person, mate. To be honest.
Yeah.
Do you know, you can just see
I
someone.
remember seeing him at Kings, man. Like he
Mhm,
he he didn't. To be fair, I didn't know him at Kings, so like he didn't really talk to me at all. So I was like, I was always quite scared of him because he looks fucking scary. Walking around dry as a bone, like year round. And then he
mhm.
did the JT Grand Prix, the my first ever show. And he came up and spoke to me backstage, and like he's like the nicest guy I've ever met in my life.
Mate, that's the thing, mate. It's weird, isn't it? But he was real good, mate. Real good. Um, just came. He got this like gnarly graininess to him,
Yeah.
which, as you can see, mate, he just kept getting. And honestly, mate, he was real good, real good. But yeah, beat Rye, but well deserved, well
Yeah.
deserved. To be honest, it was good. Mate, it was a great show. Bikini was good as well. I mean, I've got to go through Bikini, but
Oh
Bikini
yeah,
was good.
bro, have a look at Bikini.
Um,
Because
and there
didn't
was,
am I wrong in saying not in Bikini, but in figure? I think
yeah, mate.
I think
What? Yeah.
I think a natty girl won it
It wasn't
overall. I can't remember her name.
Lizzie, mate.
Yeah, what's her Instagram?
Lizzie should come up. I don't know what. Begins with, I think it's an R. There it is. Yeah, coached by
Am I wrong in saying she's natty? Someone's
yeah, mate. She's natty, bro.
yeah, UK DFBA.
Yeah, but she's natty.
Mental.
Like, yeah, man. She was looking on
Mental.
it, mate. It looked class, genuine. Yeah, coached by Michael Fox,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
Bang on, bang on, mate. I don't know if there's any stage shots, but
Can't see any. Um, how
that
long?
was her. That was what. There you go. This morning, mate. Mental rig, mental.
So she won. Maybe her stage shots are on here. She won the overall. Yeah.
Yeah, she won the overall, mate. She won the overall, and yeah, man, she was very very good. And like I said, mate, the bikini was very good as well. There was some great bikini athletes in there. There was one girl who in bikini who just stood out like a sore thumb in a good way. Like I said,
Yep.
if you look at the
Where do you want?
this one here on the left, I think the bottom left that on there, but just go to the other go to the side shots. Yeah, the one right bang in the middle, bro.
This one.
Yeah, mate, I was
And
thinking,
Lucy was showing me her Insta. It's Anya Limber or something.
yeah, and then you had Nafe's client as well, who did well, just came in a little bit. She came in peeled, and Nafe said on the thing Nafe said on the they went with somebody that was a little bit softer. Um,
I
so
think that's
she,
the way that they're going with
yeah, man, like, but it's good though because that, in my opinion, that's what bikini should be.
yeah.
But it's never a bad thing, sort of reversing into the next show and just like getting rid of some fatigue and probably actively getting a little bit fuller. So, yeah, the girl in the middle, mate, was just a freak show, to be honest.
Yeah.
Absolute freak.
Is that am I wrong in I could be completely wrong here. Is that Sleeraw's girl? Man,
Yeah, I thought I knew you were gonna say that. Man, it's not. No,
is it
it's
not?
not. Nah. It looks like it though, doesn't
It
it?
looks like
It
her.
looks like it though.
Fuck, okay, cool. That's just pretty stacked lineup, man.
Yeah, no, it's real good standard, mate. And you can just tell when they're all posing outside, when they're just going through like before backstage, that was going to be a real good lineup. And yeah, she got moved into the middle there, and that was they went for the overall. I think it was a girl on the right, the blue on the right, that one there, yeah. They went for her, so it was between her and Nate's client. So
Yeah, she's
mate,
just too lean, man. Like the fucking
yeah,
hand.
mate, she's dug out, like, mate,
Yeah, she's
genuinely, like,
shredded. She's shredded, but like that's it's too much. I think that's good. Obviously, like she's still lean, but that's more
mhm.
beefy than that. That would win PCA, and then that's
Mate,
a
this is
I
the thing, mate, with PCA. They like that sort of like leaner, that leaner look. But when you're looking for two bros, mate, like you got to go for the sort of touch softer, which they went for in the end. And like I said, it's never a bad thing. You can just reverse into that show. But a review of my, I think it's just a little review. Like
yeah.
I would say, I don't know, 4.2 out of 5 probably. Um, just because of the classic D
Yeah.
category, I'm afraid. I'm not going to lie to you when Ballinger went against Charlie. And that's just me being biased, to be honest. But
I'd really like to know why, to be fair. Like if there's a valid reason to why they think obviously I know he's got more muscle.
this is
It's
the thing, though, mate.
I don't
Does
think
that
he's
mean it's more
classic.
classic, though? Does that mean it's more
I don't
classic?
exactly. I think most people in the crowd, obviously you were there, would agree that he is less
Mate,
classic than Charlie.
yeah, everyone was going back to him, mate. And you can just tell it did sort of hurt him a bit. Obviously, like I said, mate, even if you come second anyway, it's going to hurt. But when you come second, knowing that you probably should have placed first, it just hurts a little bit more. And you hate people coming up to you saying, "Oh, you should have won," and I hated being that guy to it.
That's
But
the worst thing you want to
it's the
hear.
worst feeling, bro. Like, obviously, I've never had that feeling before, but you can just tell when you just go up to someone saying you should have won. I'm thinking, yeah, well, appreciate that, mate. Obviously, there's nothing you can do for that because going to change it. But I showed him a few photos that sort of hopefully made him feel a bit better. But yeah, man, I think I'd give it 4.2 out of 5. Standard was good, well ran,
Yeah.
good competitors, good standard.
Are you going to the Ben Weider?
No, mate, I'm not going to the Ben Weeder. I've got like Team CBC photo shoot event.
Oh, you've got the
Unfortunately, I say
shoot.
unfortunately, but the
Yeah.
reason why is Ryan's doing that. But I think I'm going to be going to, if Ryan's doing Portugal or some sort of international show, I'll be going there with him, which will be pretty decent. So um, yeah, man, I've got a few busy weeks ahead. Got my first client competing, obviously Lewis. That's that weekend as well, the 14th. So not long out now. I think it's no, tell a lie, 7th. 7th of
Yeah.
April, 7th of April, and the 14th do the PCA Scotland. Hoping he'd as well. And then yeah, I think I'm going to quite a lot of shows this year, which will be quite decent. Obviously
Yeah,
with
no,
Christian, with
indeed.
Tim, with his their sort of there with their clients and my own clients. So it's going to be a good year, mate. And also, I'm going to give it like a little rating, 4.2. I don't know, that's pretty high, isn't it? Is that? I don't know.
Out
So
of 5, that's pretty high.
I go
It
3 point.
was a good standard show.
Yeah, mate. But then you got we need to think of like category, like what we're going to actually like judging, how it's
Right.
ran.
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? But I think as an overall, I give it, I don't know, 3.9. You can't go in the fours when you should have. I mean,
Yeah.
that happened. We'll go 3.9.
Yeah,
Nearly
yeah.
a full. Well ran. It was good. Good competitors. Great lineup. Great standard. Um, and yeah, man, it was real good. Real good. Next week is PCA Hull. And yeah, man, it's going to be a good one. I'm going to be somewhere, little secret for you guys watching the podcast, which I can't tell. But by the time the second one comes out, you'll probably know. So
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be good, mate. It'll be good for sure. But with that being said, anything you want to cover, mate? Anything your thoughts and feelings of the show?
Um, from obviously I wasn't there, so it's difficult to say, but from watching videos, seeing pictures and whatnot, and hearing obviously I know that you were texting me, I was getting texts from Tom as well. Um, I would have put Josh in second. However, Tom looked really good, but I think personally, I know it's probably a bit biased maybe, but I think Josh definitely could have taken second.
I was surprised personally when he came third. But then again, obviously, if you look at the overall
Guys,
common theme of the show, more muscle.
yeah,
They went for Ballinger over Charlie. They went for Tom over Josh. So
yeah,
it was more the fact of like that's what they were just rooting for the whole time.
yeah,
Um, but then again, on some they didn't. In the classic Derek's class, the second guy who was coached by Matt McClough was a little bit bigger than the other guy, but he was more conditioned. So it's just like a toss up, mate. It was really
it's yeah.
weird.
When it's not consistent across all classes, it's like you get confused. And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So that's why I thought, well, they're going for somebody that's a little bit more conditioned and obviously suits classic a little bit more. They went for the guy, and next thing you know, Charlie's class came straight out afterwards. And I was thinking, okay,
Yeah,
well, probably going to go to Char. Next thing you know, somebody that's heavily muscled. Do you know what I mean? It was just a bit all over. Like, but then Josh and Heck were before that as well. So it was like them, somebody's more conditioned, somebody's bigger. It was just a bit inconsistent. So thinking about it, yeah, 3.6, not 3.9.
it just keeps going down,
Yeah,
mate.
let's keep going down, mate. Just 2.1. That's it. But
I'll give it a solid, yeah, 3.5, 3.6
yeah,
out of 5. That's a decent.
definitely.
It's a good
Definitely.
start to the season. I'm fucking excited to continue watching the shows, man.
It's gonna be good.
PCA Hull will be good. I think
Yeah,
is it first timers or is it a
first timer show, bro.
yeah, of course it's
First
gonna be
timer show. So I'll be also able to put a little post up, see who's competing there.
yeah.
I know a couple of people are competing there actually, which would be good. So we'll see where they're at. But other than that, mate, well, thank you guys for listening. We're going to be sending out be doing a lot more of these in the future. As you know, if there's anybody that you know that's competing at PCA Hull, get them to, or like I said, drop their name. We'll drop them a little DM, see whether they want to send across some check-in shots, and we can obviously review where they're at 1 day, 2 days out to the show. But thank you for listening to another episode of Amateur Hour. Like, subscribe, star us, on Spotify. Tag us in your stories as well. All that good stuff. It does mean a lot. Honestly, it does. It doesn't go unnoticed. So we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, and see you in the next one.